Yes, like using another type of words.
Mm.
Uh,
Eliminate another. Other types of
other
words.
other types of words.
Continue.
So you use like more vocabulary. Let's say that.
Yes.
Okay,
Like it could be technically saying the same stuff with different
with
words,
different words.
right?
Okay.
This is something we need to start doing in our brains because our minds are very good right now with translation. So you are thinking in Spanish and you are copying the same structure, but now in English.
Yes.
Well, this translation sometimes becomes weird and sounds strange to the native listener because the structure is not the one we normally use.
Mhm.
And this becomes a little bit problematic. We have a lot of structures, issues that uh, we don't recognize. No, we it's sometimes it is like we have a mistake, but we cannot find the mistake because in Spanish it sounds correct,
Okay.
right? Well, rephrasing can help us see everything that is not really is not evident to the normal eye, to the Spanish eye, to the Spanish listener speaker, right? The exercise of rephrasing, such a good idea. So I'm going to show you the following page. Look at this exercise. It says put into the correct active or passive form. You
Mhm.
have a sentence here and you need to transform it to the opposite way. If you find a passive sentence, which is normal, person past complement, transform it into passive. No, did I say correct? Active sentence, transform it into
The
passive,
passive.
and vice versa. If you see a passive sentence, transform it into a normal sentence, person verb complement. Okay,
Okay.
let's go. She promised him a book. Is this passive or active?
Passive.
How do you know that?
Because we have the verb promise in past.
Surprise? That's
It's
incorrect.
yes.
That's actually incorrect. The-
Incorrect.
yes, because the passive is uses the verb to be. You know,
Okay. Okay.
passive is actually where was the structure?
Oh well, yeah. Is the verb to be plus the verb in
That's
past.
participle.
Yes.
Participle. Because participle is similar to adjective.
Mm-hmm.
So in a passive sentence, you have a technically for simple concepts a description. A description because you have the verb to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
When you have promised, lost him, this is not a description. This is a normal verb.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to
Mm.
transform this into passive, you need to take a new subject and do a passive structure. One, two, three, action. How will you do that?
Okay. She promised him a book. Oh my God. He is. He. He had no. He. He's been no or he's
Close.
come.
If you want to find the time, check the original idea. What is the time for promised?
Asked. He was.
You are right. Complete.
He was. He was promised.
Sounds strange, but
No.
you are
Yes.
correct.
It's correct.
Oh yeah.
He was promised
Oh yes.
a book
That's
by
exactly
her.
what I was telling you about those sentences that look correct,
Weird.
but they are actually not correct, or sentences that are weird but are actually correct.
Okay.
This is one of those.
Yeah, I was afraid of telling that because yeah, it sounds like weird for me.
Totally. Totally. You know why it sounds strange? Because it doesn't make sense in Spanish.
Yes.
That's the only reason. But if you analyze, he was promised, so somebody else promised him.
Yes.
It is the same sentence that we have on top. She promised.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly the reason. She was promised. Question. By who?
By her.
And that is, I am only using it as a didactic a didactic exercise to say by her,
Okay.
but really it's not
It's
necessary.
necessary. Okay.
That's it. The reason we don't mention her is because when you use passive, the object of the sentence is the important one, not the subject.
Okay.
So here we don't care about who, we care about what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
He was promised a book. Probably that's the reason he's sad. Probably that's the reason he cannot work. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the priorities change. Hashtag
Okay.
English, Diane.
Okay.
Very good.
Interesting.
They will take her to hospital tomorrow.
They will take her to hospital tomorrow. She will be taken.
Perfect. Will be taken.
She will be taken to hospital tomorrow.
Exactly. You understood the point.
Okay.
You understand the point. It sounds strange also, no? You will be taken.
Yes.
I
She
know,
will be
I know.
taken.
It sounds strange, but that's a very everyday conversation in English, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Every day. Number 3.
You cannot expect children to understand these problems. Children.
Ooh, that's a tricky one, eh? Watch out. Check who does what.
Mm-hmm.
There. What's the verb for the children?
My God. I don't know.
It's a tricky one.
Children. Yes. Are not
Okay.
expected.
No, perfect, Diane. You hit the spot. Good job. Continue.
Children are not expected to understand these problems.
Correct. Children are not expected to understand these problems. I hear you with questions.
You hear me with questions?
Yeah, like you, I hear you using the structure correctly, but
Yes, because I'm not sure if it's correct or not.
you're not sure if it's correct or not. Well, you're completely right.
Okay.
Mhm. The question here is, do you understand why or what it means children are not expected?
Yeah, like they are not well someone
Mhm.
uh cannot expect that children understand those kind of problems or something.
Precisely, precisely. Someone cannot expect that. It's very, for people in general,
Cannot
children
assume
cannot
that,
assume, okay, I like it,
yeah, that the children uh will understand the problems.
these problems.
Yes.
You understand perfectly. I know it sounds strange, but the more you use it, the more you are familiar with it. Okay.
Okay.
Number four.
No one has climbed this mountain before. This mountain, this mountain hasn't been climbed.
Very nice. Pronunciation. Climb. What's the problem?
Climbed? Climb it?
Mm, when pronunciation
Climb?
of regular verbs. Exactly. When the verb,
Climbed.
yeah. Now give me more like a bd, bd, climbed.
Climbed.
Yes.
Climbed.
Yeah, yeah. There was something else, something missing there because it sounded like present,
Okay.
you know?
Climbed.
Excellent, complete.
This mountain has not been climbed mm, before.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice. Before you continue, Diane, pronunciation. Today I uploaded a TikTok about this. It was destination.
Okay. How do you appear on TikTok?
Nutshell English or Mr. Perez, Mr. Perez English.
Oh, okay. Okay. Mount, Mount,
Mount, and then the last
Mountain,
part. Exactly. Yes. Mountain. I have heard
Mountain,
American people that don't pronounce the T. They sound like mount.
Mount,
Hmm.
Mount. How?
Again, mountain.
Mountain,
Yeah, like it's inside. Like you have a something in your throats. Mountain. You know?
mountain,
Yeah. Perfect. Yes. Listen.
mountain,
Mountain.
mountain,
Uh-huh.
mountain,
It's blocked. It's like mountain. You know?
mountain.
Uh-huh. This
This
mountain.
this mountain has not been climbed before.
Perfect pronunciation. Perfect pronunciation. Good job.
Great.
He disappeared and no one has seen him again.
He disappeared. No one has seen him again. He disappeared, and He disappeared and has not been seen.
Who?
He?
Correct.
Okay. He disappeared and he has not been seen again.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
he hasn't.
Or he hasn't, exactly. Mhm.
He
Yeah.
hasn't been
Mhm.
seen
Mhm.
again.
Finish. Good job. Very, very good job. Number 6.
I was told the latest news by a friend this morning.
Mhm.
A friend mm, a friend was told me.
Interesting. Incorrect.
Oh, a
A
friend
friend was
was.
told me. It's interesting that you felt the necessity to use an object, him. That is because the original idea, if you notice, it's passive. Now you need to transform it to a normal verb. If you notice, you have was with the verb to be and told is past participle.
Yes.
How do you transform this into a normal verb? Active
Oh,
sense,
okay.
right?
Yeah. Um, a friend. A friend told me.
Exactly. Precise.
A
What did
friend
a
told
friend
me
tell
this.
you?
A friend told me the latest news this morning. Okay, I forgot the instructions that if it was an active sentence, I have to switch that. I'm sorry.
So switch it and vice versa, no?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Precisely. That's a thing we need to be able to detect quickly. You know,
Okay.
the formation of the verb. If you have a was and then a verb past participle, automatically I need to think about a mysterious object.
Okay.
And if I don't hear a was, I don't need to move there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. Before we continue, let's keep it over here because now I want you to practice this into an interpretation. I'm going to show you a couple of videos and you are going to tell me what they are talking about.
Okay.
Check. Check this out.
And was expected to win comfortably in the first round. But when the results came in, Lula's lead was small. As of this video, he and Bolsonaro are set to face each other in a runoff. Lula is Brazil's most and was expected to win comfortably. Months leading up to the election, Lula
What do you think they are talking about? She said, Lula polled very well against Bolsonaro and was expected to win comfortably in the first round.
Oh my God, sorry, I was mute. They were talking about the elections in Brazil.
Okay.
It's a politic audio.
Pronunciation.
Well, they were politics,
Oh,
political.
wait. You can say also politics. I would. You have two options: an audio about politics, or no, eliminate political. You cannot use it here.
Okay.
Connected with the state. No. Let's use an audio about politics.
An audio about politics.
Continue.
Um. Well, Bolsonaro was expected to win at first. Well, yeah, the first time that they did the elections,
Mhm.
I guess. But I think Lula is also having the same number of votes for him. Well, I don't know if it's man or it's woman. Lula is
It's
man.
I don't know.
Man, right?
Mm,
Yeah, man,
man, not men.
man, man.
Man is plural.
Yes, so they are like really. They have almost the same number of votes.
Okay. But use was expected?
Well, Bolsonaro was expected to win.
Correct. Say that in active voice.
Bolsonaro um
Eliminate Bolsonaro. You need to change your subject. Who expected?
well, people
Yes.
people
People
expect
in past.
expected
Who?
uh that Bolsonaro wins.
Oh yeah. People expected that Bolsonaro wins, or people expected Bolsonaro to win.
To
You can
win.
use the connector too in this case.
Okay.
That's right. Easy or difficult to use your own words in these cases?
Yes.
It's interesting, no?
Yes.
Hashtag English. Let's check, for example, this one.
The first attempt at this colossal construction project was taken up in 1881 by French diplomat Ferdinand de Lesseps. De Lesseps had supervised construction.
Action.
Um,
First attempt.
the first attempt at disclosure. The colossal construction.
Mhm, mhm. Oh, wait.
No,
Wait. We need to understand the phrasal verb take up. To take up is to continue. Especially after someone else finished it.
okay.
Attempt at this.
Sorry.
The colossal construction project um took up
Took up, run. Here, the issue is your subject again. The subject is not the colossal construction. Who took up the colossal construction project?
I don't hear that.
It doesn't matter. You can say
Well,
someone.
someone
Exactly.
took up
Yes.
the colossal construction
When?
in 1881.
Exactly.
Okay.
Someone took up the colossal construction. It's not important to say who. The important thing is that the colossal construction was over, but someone else
Okay.
continued it. You see?
Mm-hmm.
That's the use of passive voices.
Okay. Okay.
The last one.
And I assigned him to write AppleScript, the missing manual, which he wrote at a time when he was too young to sign.
Okay.
Okay. He he assigned
Nice.
to write AppleScript.
Uh-oh. Is this passive or active?
No, I have to switch to. No, I have to switch to passive, right?
Correct. It was the opposite.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So he was assigned
Correct.
to write AppleScript by them.
By the person who is speaking
Oh, by Adam Goldsteins.
is Adam Goldstein.
Goldsteins.
I don't know who this guy is, but
Me neither.
exactly, me neither. But it looks like he's the boss.
Yes.
And as you can see, precisely passive voice can be used in terms of authority, as we saw in previous classes.
Yes.
You see?
Yes. Right. Okay. So a clue, so I can so I can like identify the active and the passive is that the passive must have the verb to be plus the verb in past participle.
Correct. The two
Yes.
things necessary or passive. Right? If this combination exists, was in the past participle, we are probably talking about the object. You are probably, there is a someone or a somebody, you know, in
Yes.
the story, because the real important thing is the object, not the subject.
Mm-hmm.
The action per se, you know.
Yes.
And if you don't see that combination, it's a normal sentence. I assigned him.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke to her. They talk to each other. Normal sentence.
Okay.
Hashtag English Diane. That's the way this works.
Yes.
I know. I know it's tricky. I know
It's
it
cool.
sounds
It's
tricky.
cool.
Exactly. I like it. I like that you like it. Right?
Yes. Yeah. I always say that you have to have like a lot of interest in learning another language, so you cannot you if you consider this, you will not suffer with understand all these rules and
Yes.
grammar and everything.
Totally. Totally. And I am really, really trying not to touch grammar. I'm really trying to make you see the use, the application,
Yes.
not the grammar, because grammar can be super confusing.
Yes.
Like we can talk about objects, whatever, but it's the application, is when I have to use it, you know? And the
Mm-hmm.
when sometimes is tricky. Very few times is very evident to see.
Yes.
Those are my little examples you can take today. All right,
Right.
perfect, girl. We are done for the day. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Excellent work.
Have a great day. Thank
See you
you.
later. Bye-bye.
Bye.